Jamie, do you notice anything?
Yeah, that you're really bitter that you're number 2, and it's just...
No, they are number 1. When I'm talking number 1, we're talking the best mascots in the SEC, baby. We can be number 1 in something. Woo! All right, we're going with the best mascots. How about ours? Bevo's got to be number 1, folks. There I am with Bevo. It is awesome. We love Bevo. Y'all realize that Bevo weighs up to 2,500 pounds. That's a big animal. You know that the horns are anywhere from 6 to 7 feet long? Jason, this is something interesting. Can't believe we finally agree, Jason. We'll never agree on the real UT, but we do agree on what? Who's the best mascot?
Fine, I'll give it to you. Yes, Bevo is the best mascot in the SEC. But, you know, if you've got an animal that attacks UGA, how can that not be the number 1 mascot? I mean, look at this sucker. I mean, that is just intimidating all the way around. It does kind of make me want a steak, but, you know,
Hey,
I think he is the number 1 mascot in the SEC.
Oh, man, you're sounding like an Aggie right there. Woo! Saw Varsity's horns off. You know that's in their fight song. All right, Jamie, this is going to be hard on you because you're going to pick something you don't want to do. Now, technically, it's not a mascot, but it is pretty awesome. I agree with you. What do you got?
Yeah, Yates, first I got to disagree with you. I mean, the horns are cool, but your mascot is literally a cow. So I cannot subscribe to that. It's literally a cow.
It's 2,500 pounds. This thing is a beautiful animal.
That's fine. Okay, great. We can agree to disagree.
Wow. Everyone disagrees with me on this show. I found Jason on my side, and now you go against me.
It's must-see TV, I guess. All right. The special thing about the state of Alabama is we both have kind of like 2 mascots, which really confuses people. But we are going to talk about, and even though you know, it pains my soul and it goes against everything I stand for to say anything nice about the Auburn Tiger, Weagles, wareagles, who even knows what it is. We are going to talk about the Auburn and their wareagle, which is, I have seen several live games in Auburn, and this is a beautiful, majestic. But this actually dates back, you guys, back to 1892, when a Civil War veteran brought the eagle in on the battlefield from a battlefield and took it to the game. The eagle broke loose on the field as Auburn was playing Georgia, circled the field, and led Auburn to victory.
Charlie, oh man, you're from Vanderbilt. We can't do Commodores, come on. So, it could be something else. We picked for you, Charlie. Look who's back.
Yes.
You look great. There's the...
Yeah, he's back.
I think Charlie's the best mascot in the SEC. Okay, we're going now to...
Charlie, you need to work on your yell leaders thing.
Oh,
yeah. I thought you might go with Charlie the Charger at University of New Haven or something like that. So
no, I loved it. I thought I'd start, but let's go to this story. This is actually a pretty, even though they're my rival, not a bad mascot just because of the history at Texas A&M.
At most universities, they are just mascots, but at Texas A&M, it's more than that. Reveille is the highest-ranking official in the Corps of Cadets, and she's also a 5-star general.
They had a system in World War II that dogs could become generals, colonels, and the student body put together enough money and decided that she was going to be instated as a general. And ever since then, Reveille has been the highest ranking member in the Corps.
The tradition of Reveille started in 1931 when an unfortunate accident turned into a positive tradition.
Back in 1931, a group of guys were coming back from Navasota. They had spent the weekend there, and on their way back in their Model T Ford, they hit a young black and white mutt. Once that happened, they realized that they needed to nurse it and bring it back to health. So they brought it back to the Corps, they nursed it back to health, and the next morning when Reveille was being played to get the rest of the cadets up, she came out and started barking, and she loved Reveille, and so that's how she got her name. And ever since then, you know, the student body has welcomed her.
I have to give him credit. He was a Longhorn. That's a great tradition. There is lore that says when they pass away, this is true, they bury the dogs on their backs so they can, right by the stadium, they can still watch their Aggies play a football game.